Toby, right?
Yeah.
Toby, and your middle name's Juan. Juan Tacoby? Katobi?
It's called, look it up on
I'll call you
YouTube.
Juan.
They post
The new dance the kids are all doing? The new dance the kids are all doing?
They've had it for years and years and years.
On YouTube?
Yeah, it's called Carmo Dance.
Permo?
Yeah, with a C. I think Carmo.
Oh, Carmo.
C or a K.
Karma?
I think it's a C. Carmo dances.
Carmo?
Carmo. Yeah, remember, look it up. You'll see
Look it up.
just what kind of dances
Look it up.
they do. Yeah, your eyes will be like, whoa.
Better than when Tom Holland does the dancing in the rain thing.
Well,
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that? Tom Holland, you know, he's like Spider-Man.
These are the age of consent, you know, the 60s.
Tell me about that girth thing again.
66% height.
What?
You know, 66.
I got this girlfriend, Simone. She used to ride the bus through South Park, like me. And so and she's this little girl, or she was a little girl. She may be. Yeah, her name was.
Biles?
No, that's not. It's something else, Biles, isn't it? The gymnast you're talking about? Is her name Simone? Is her name Simone too?
Yeah, remember the female?
Yeah, I remember.
They sued so the doctor
was sticking his fingers in the girls. That's not cool.
The doctor was playing with
doctor. He's playing doctor.
The teenage gymnast. Then so then they decide.
He was rubbing on all of them, man.
Then they
good thing Jim Jordan wasn't in there.
They gave him a lifetime in prison, and then every female got $2 million.
Well, great for being raped. All you gotta do is be raped. Yay.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
If I was raped,
I don't wish for it, man.
I wouldn't sit there and say nothing. I would say something. If it was bad, you would think they would have reported it to the, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if they were getting raped. Maybe they were just getting fondled.
Yeah. Well.
Ew. Yeah, like there's a difference. I don't think.
You know, how many, but, okay, yeah, the U.S., everyone gets $2 million. Oh, someone stepped on her foot. Oh, here's $2 million.
Where's my $2 million from that guy staring over the pisser at me last
night? You know? And look at, and now they want to give people $5 million because their ancestors did outdoor labor, slaves. In San Francisco, they're giving everyone $5 million.
Oh, really?
Ancestors did work
if they were slaves?
I did partially paid labor. I call it partially paid labor because, I mean, some labor contracts today, people get free room and board is no more than the slaves got. But since they didn't get it
well, and no beatings, I don't think. I think the beatings are kind of. That's not legal, but it happens. Sure, it happens.
But you know what they never.
This is America, goddammit.
No,
beatings will happen.
Yeah, but you know what they never mentioned in.
What's that?
What they never mentioned in the books.
What books? What books? Isn't that book banned already?
Be able to work in the sun, whereas Africans.
White people are unable to work in the sun?
I mean, I think their skin is...
As an Irishman, is that why the potato famine happened?
I don't know.
Because we couldn't work in the sun?
And then look at the amount of work they had to do compared to the amount of work I had to do. By the time I was finished working, every single day I was walking...
You were finished? You were working in Finland?
No,
You said by the time I was finishing working.
I had like 1 year left.
1 year in Finland still?
I had to walk 40 miles every day for
uphill both ways.
Every day. 40.
Uphill both ways, right?
I had to.
Oh, I miss you, Toby.
And because I told him what happened was I grew
Kind of happy he's over there because it's not yelling so hard.
18 to 45. Then my body weight density increased 93%.
Do you know
unless the scales I stepped on growing up were way.
Do you know my girlfriend, the tiny black girl?
Yeah, black girl?
I think so. She's my friend. I mean, she's black. She's a girl.
Yeah.
But that's all I got. I mean, not officially. We don't kiss and stuff. The one time she was showing me porn, which I was like, girl, wait, what?
Yeah, what?
She's got this thing where she's like, this is your body type. You and I have the same body type. And, this is our grandfather and this is our grandmother. And she talks about body type, whatever that's supposed to mean. And she shows me all these pictures on her phone.
You know what I saw? At the airport?
I saw Toby smoking weed. You want to smoke some weed, Toby?
I was at the airport, and
you need to smoke some weed, Toby? You need to smoke some weed, man? No, you the fuck out?
They have a poster like this big.
That don't matter. Toby the fuck out. Poster this big.
And it shows a man.
How big?
It shows a man, his wife, and his daughter sitting on his shoulders in a bathing suit.
And they called it the Aristocrats.
And with a big smile on their face. And it says, this is the new spirit, this is the new freedom. You know what I saw? I got a picture.
Yeah, that's what I asked. I gotta ask, how's that horse treating you? To all the kids, I've seen a couple of kids riding on their parents' shoulders.
You know what I saw?
You know what I saw
riding on the light rail?
Rebecca De Mornay?
What I saw riding I looked at the airplane.
Oh, Rebecca Langford.
And one of the Alaska airplanes, the full-size airplane, the whole thing is painted, the entire airplane, this is the one they're flying out, the entire airplane right here is SeaTac.
I best put my glasses on?
It's painted with
the blood of Indians?
That TV show, I never seen it. The TV show called Toy Story, or the movie, whatever.
Sure, I know
Toy
Story.
The whole plane was painted with the words and the characters of that.
Cool. Was it nice? I got a friend with all the Simpsons tattooed on his legs.
You know what?
He's got all the Simpsons
Really?
tattooed on his legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're pretty full up,
Yeah. I've never seen any of those.
You never saw the Simpsons?
Well.
Oh, you need a smack, Toby.
I watched it for a minute, but
that's okay. Yeah, not as much as the guy who tattoos everybody on his legs. No, probably not as much as Gergis. No, probably not.
Yeah. And you know what I bought last year at the 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven? Why are you buying anything at 7-Eleven?
You know what?
Didn't our boy Ken have it?
For a while you could buy, I took a picture of it. You could buy they had a year ago, about 2 years ago, they started making the Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk you can buy. So
it's only for use in Cinnamon Toast?
They put calcium carbonate in it, and then finally they made
chalk?
it without it. So
isn't that chalk?
No, that's like that's
CaCO3, right?
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
that
what
chalk?
they used to make oil spill cleaner. I used to do that.
Well, it's
at one
chalk.
of my jobs.
Oh, yeah?
But,
I had a friend that planted trees the one year.
but now, then a year later, last year, then they made, then you could buy the Fruit Loops flavored milk. That's
What?
pretty good.
Prune juice?
Fruit Loops.
Oh, Fruit Loops.
Flavored milk.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, that's
Lucky
like,
Charms. I saw one. I was like, what the
oh,
fuck
I
is
never
that?
seen Lucky Charms.
I saw it once and I was like,
Yeah,
what the
Lucky
fuck? I did not look into it. I
Oh.
probably would have drank it. I probably would have drank it.
I never seen Lucky Charms. Oh, and you know, it's interesting.
Where do you get this shit?
On the,
That looks like Dollar Tree, kind
I
of.
think it was on the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the back of the cereal
Feeling like
box.
cinnamon.
The back of the
Feeling
cereal
like cinnamon
box,
toast crunch.
it goes like this. It has a big eye at the top, like
Oh,
this
it's
big.
got the white power?
It had a big eye.
It says white power?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking
And then it goes like this. And at the top it has a smile. It go wee like that. It has a big black thing. And then it has
Like
a
the
smile.
National
And then
Bohemian guy?
underneath it has a smaller hole, and then it has a frown.
What?
You know why? You know why?
Lactose, for the lactose intolerant people? Ah, you're helping.
You know why they did it?
I do not.
Well,
I do not. Honestly.
after I did my law,
Your law.
in the year after,
Now wait, what?
in the year after, then I did research. Then I did the math to figure what's the. I did the math to figure. Well, what's the.
That's why you do math, to
what's
figure.
The math I did the math to see what's the adult match ratio like for anal sex. So then when I
Not as much as you like?
when I
What
looked
happened?
at it, it shows the adult married couples.
All the time.
The females actually
So into it.
no
No?
the size for the female is like 40% smaller than it should be.
What are you talking about now?
When
All the girls that like it in the butt
when
are
a
skinny?
married couple
The fat
has
girls don't like it
sex,
in the butt?
when a married couple
The
has
fat girls like it in the
anal
butt
sex,
or no?
the female the size is 40% too small.
What is too small?
Her anus.
Her bunger.
Her anus.
If what?
It's 40% smaller than it needs to be. That's what my research showed.
Wait, how do you... Needs to be
When-
for
when
what?
The female's 88% of her husband's upper body weight. No, that's very
What?
much.
Wait,
That's
what?
very match ratio, assuming that both has same body fat percent.
Body type. You know, that's
same
what my
body-
girlfriend
they're
talks
same
about.
body fat percent. Now, if you're with a female that's a lot lower.
Oh man, I saw this big girl last night.
A lot less fat than you, then it's about 86%.
I saw this big girl last night, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have cottage cheese forever with those thighs. And then I started thinking, I'm like, am I ever gonna get my head? Am I ever gonna get my head up to eat on that pussy?
My research that I would never pay for. But anyways.
That says what?
Anyways,
Female
remember
bungers
the
are
back of the
40%
cereal
smaller
box?
than they need to be?
It has a big hole, and it has a smile, and then it has a small underneath it, and then it has a frown at the bottom. That's because they're trying to educate people. There's one hole that's possible,
That's bigger.
the other hole's too small.
Oh.
They're trying to educate.
So it's like pussy and
That's everything.
Does it
that
say
was
taint?
on the back of the box. There was nothing.
Does it say
else.
taint in
There
the
was
middle?
nothing else. besides
I'd write taint in there.
that was
Taint is the truth.
That was a Target store. That was at the. It's the back of the cemetery.
No, it doesn't mean right side up.
I think it's the back of the cemetery.
I'm thinking it means right side up.
No, there's a big hole and then a small one. And the big one is they're both close. The big one, the smile, and the small.
They're just taint right next to each
The
other.
other interesting
Taint
thing,
right next to each other. Taint they right next to each other.
Yeah, I find interesting things all over.
I think it means right side up.
When they saw a set of scissors.
When
they saw a set of scissors.
I just wanted to buy one scissor.
When I analyze the design,
They're like, you'll need a pair.
It gives the complete.
I said, pair?
It gives the complete
Fruit Loops.
explanation for everything. It's crazy.
What? The complete explanation to everything?
Right when I buy a pair of scissors, it has the full education on it.
You got instructions with those scissors? In case you got instructions with those scissors, in case you don't know how to use them? You got instructions with the scissors.
Yeah, well.
In case you don't know how to use them.
Yeah, what is this? They're giving people instructions.
Did it say not to run? I would have included no.
You need to look at.
I didn't know what he doing yet. I've been using scissors for a long time. I think I got it, but.
No, you need to look at those dances. They've been doing it for years. It's crazy.
What kind of dances are these?
There was a female. She walks
Some
out,
female?
She goes like this.
There's a bit.
She walks out to start her dance.
Uh-huh.
And then she goes like this, and then she turns her body, like literally showing you a spread eagle like that, like this, unusual angle. And she held it there. This is when it
Weirdo.
Yeah. This is the first move. She bends over.
Superstar.
She bends over and does a spread eagle facing you, and she held it for about 7 seconds.
Wait, is that her leg up in that?
You have to see them. It's crazy. They're all like that. They're all like that. They're all like that.
Oh, they're not all like that.
I'm
not all.
Talking, this is not like.
Some are special. They're not all.
It's not like
Come on, sit down, you turd.
It's not fourth or fifth grade. This is the peewees. The peewees. They call it peewee group.
Pee where? Not at the U district.
They do.
Get fucking robbed.
Compilation videos. They say these are the best. These are the best petite peewees of the year.
You're saying the feminization of underage girls.
They have individual videos.
You know they have talent shows and shit. Jumping A. Ramsey, you know.
Oh, this is true. This is true. They'll do like gymnastics. They'll do flips.
Good for them.
Some of them are.
Wish
really
I
good.
could.
Yeah, one girl.
Are you watching little kids?
Really she was doing like this. Yeah,
Fuck you,
good.
man.
You know, when I
Fuck the man, am I right?
when I took dance
Fuck the man.
When I took dance with my mom, she wasn't teaching.
Oh,
us
you were
like
dancing with your mom.
Yeah, well, she taught, ballet for like 4 years.
Oh yeah, you do ballet? I got a friend that does ballet. A guy friend. He's gay, but he's a guy. He's got a penis. He's got the shoes.
She got the.
You got the shoes? You got the shoes?
Hereditary heart disease. You know what happens if you get it?
What? It breaks your heart?
No.
No. No, I do that myself.
Within 8 years' time, it's like, imagine if you ate.
Imagine if you ate lard. Lard? My grandpa used to eat lard sandwiches.
Hamburgers every day.
How many? 22?
22.
I would gladly eat 22 hamburgers
the
today.
plaque would build up in your arteries. It built up in her at the
Dude,
same rate.
my grandfather in depression would have lard sandwiches, you know.
What kind?
Lard. Fat.
He made
Fat sandwiches. Yeah, put a little sugar on that good shit.
That's like a pork
That's
fat?
fucking, no, it's fat. It's straight ass, what is it, cows?
Oh, but it's from animals.
Yeah, animal fat.
Yeah.
Just straight.
It
On
could
a
be
sandwich.
from pigs or-
On a sandwich. I think the lard is from cows, I think so.
Oh, yeah.
It's not, you know. I think if you're Muslim, you can freaking destroy your... He had a whole bunch of strokes when he was going out. Because his arteries were just fucking packed with lard for 100 years.
When I walked in the bathroom of my last apartment, the shared bathroom, and the guy he really never did janitor work, but he was supposed to. And
Joe-iter work?
his name was Joe.
His name was Joe.
He was
Wasn't he a Joe-iter?
He was like this tall, overweight.
And that why?
71 years old or something. And I walked in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
And
He was only this skinny. He was this
He
skinny.
was flat on the ground, dead. Dead, and his eyes were all like rolled back. It looked like he'd been there for an hour. Then I looked at him at that time I hadn't learned CPR yet. I learned it a month ago. I learned all three different.
Good. Hey, you got Narcan?
Huh?
You got Narcan? I figure that's a cool thing to carry around because you could save somebody's life with it, and I don't think it's very heavy. Narcan. You know, when people overdose and are gonna die, you give them some of that Narcan. Narcan. No, naproxen is pain reliever. Narcan's for narcotics. 3 of them I saw work. They had to use 3.
There's something
It's an opiate.
I thought fentanyl doesn't work.
What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I don't
There's a
believe
lot
it.
of people. There's like.
But I mean, I should
There's
carry
like,
around Narcan because I am in situations where
like,
it would be good to have.
1,000 people die a year now in Washington State.
3 a day? Well, good. Don't need those fuckers smoking on the bus anymore. I don't need those fuckers smoking on the bus next to me anymore.
Yeah. Oh, that was nasty. They used to smoke that
On the fucking bus, dude. Oh no, all the time. Oh no.
You know what I heard on the Metro bus?
What? Is this where they're cracking down?
They go smoking and vaping.
Yeah. I hear that. I hear that too every couple minutes. I'm well aware. I ride the train.
And vaping
Are not allowed on public transit.
No.
I like how they say,
no, they said it's.
if you see something unusual,
They said it bothers customers. They say it's illegal. And they said you can be arrested and fined or something.
I hope.
As long, it wasn't just.
You read it?
When you hear on the light rail. This was on the Metro bus a few days ago.
Oh.
Long. But it's interesting. You see what they did a few days ago? They hired.
What's that at 420?
Everywhere, the north side, the south side, they hired.
Southside Asbury Dukes.
They hired African, security, who walked through.
Black fellas? Actual Africans with like a dashiki and shit?
And now it's during night and the day.
They wearing dashikis and shit? How do I know they're African?
And then the
If you are a
who
black
walked
man.
through, to do like
You
the
are in
police
Africa.
security.
That's what Peter talked
The
about.
policing security is different. The guys like in the green shirt, they're usually,
Maybe that guy from the shelter last
usually
night is
white
trying to
now.
get a job with
So
them.
they switched to all African.
You even notice?
But
I'm from Philadelphia. I don't really notice what color people are first. Because, you know,
sometimes
we're
I
about half
wonder-
and half. Brotherly love.
Sometimes I
you
wonder,
know?
are they trying to give people jobs to make it safer? Or are they trying to like
Get the
make things
criminals
more dangerous?
giving the fox the keys
No,
to the hen house?
I did a study that
Tell me more.
guys, they murder each other at a high rate.
Well, right. It's like half the people are gonna either be
national
murdered or
average-
murder, right?
The
If they're
national
black.
average is almost one in 10.3.
Now, is that getting murdered or being murdered? Because this is where it goes all
Seattle,
wrong.
it's
I've
more
had this conversation,
In
haven't I?
Seattle, it's more like 1 out of 24 and a half.
Shit, man, that's 1 out of all the black people in Seattle, ain't it?
No, including. But I didn't. But it could be.
There used to be this
It
joke
could
about.
be higher than that, though.
There used to be this running gag. I hope it's still running.
Of them as African. They made it Seattle.
And hot ones too,
I
going.
counted like 0 females.
Zero
It really
females.
doesn't make any difference.
That ain't a good party.
Actually, well, it could make a difference.
Dude, there was one girl I saw on the train that had the blackest of black skin.
I didn't.
And oh my God, she was hot. But crazy, fucking crazy. But pretty hot, you know. I had to go, no, too fucking crazy to get like it that much. But, you know, stupid hot.
Yeah, the black
Like
women.
blackest skin, though. The blackest I've ever seen. And I got, you know, Namibian friends and
There
shit.
was a funny female. She was like all
Funny looking.
She didn't look like a girl I would date, right? But,
Oh, was she a
but I looked
man?
at her and I thought,
Was she a man, maybe? You
I
thought, hey, I'd throw it in.
I looked at her.
Hey, I'd throw it in.
No, I wasn't like
I wouldn't throw her out of bed for eating crackers.
But I was just looking over at her. She seemed like she might be nice. She didn't look like a girl I would date. And she was taller, and I could tell like.
Oh, they're not all
pretty,
the girls you might want to
really
date?
athletic,
You know, kiss on. You know, would you want to kiss on her? And, you know, of course, if she's 15 or something, no.
So I kept leaning over sideways, right? Because I'm heavy.
Oh, sexy.
'Cause I weigh 2.03
Heavy.
times what other people weigh.
Heavy.
And I weigh 290 right now. That's really heavy.
For what? For
My
boxing?
size is
You're going to be heavyweight on the boxing team. What is that for boxing?
leaning over sideways. And I'm looking at her, and she goes like this. And I look at her face like she
She took down her
looking
mask?
straight at me most of the time. I don't know.
I'm going to have to take my glasses
She goes
off
like
to
this.
see that.
Her lips, she goes like this. And I hadn't shaved.
She
yet.
said olive juice?
Her lips, she goes like this.
She said olive
No,
juice?
look. She goes like this. She goes,
No, I can't see. I'm going to put my glasses
she
on.
goes like this.
I can't see that far without my glasses. I don't know what you're doing. Can't see that far without my glasses. With my glasses off, I'm focused about right here, 3 inches or so. Which is kind of good when you know you're eating pussy or kissing on girls.
She goes like this.
Well, kissing on girls, both anyway.
She goes like this.
Wait, what? Where did she go like?
Her face old man.
You're an old man, aren't you? How old are you?
I'm leaning over, and then I go like this. Then I sit upright like this, and she's all moving her leg toward me, going, you know.
We're getting some play here, Toby.
And then like a few seconds later, I'm heavy, so I'm not gonna sit up like this. No, a few seconds later, I'm leaning over, I'm not looking at her.
Go back down.
And then like a couple minutes
she's like,
later,
I want to have your children, Toby.
And about a minute or two later, about a minute or two later, after
sometimes it takes a minute.
At her, I'm leaning down sideways, and then she gets up. She gets up and she walks, but like to a seat behind me where I can't look at her.
Well, stop staring at you.
She was upset that I didn't care that I was just leaning over sideways.
Were you like ogling? Ogling. You know, looking at.
No.
Were you looking at her weird too much?
I look at all the females.
Well, yeah.
They love me. They always want to marry me.
Is that what she said? That's not what she said.
Every single female I look at, doesn't matter, Asian.
Yeah. They're kind of hot, man.
Every one of them.
They're kind of hot, and yeah, maybe you throw it in, huh?
Old because I got this extra skin.
You're like, you got any eggs left, girl?
What?
You're like, you got any eggs left, girl? So let's hit the egg chamber anyway. If you don't. I gotta get me some old lady sex.
See, I don't know. Like in U district, all the girls are Asian.
They're all fucking 18, and they're all 18.
And they're too tall. They're way
too tall for
like,
what?
5 inches
Too tall for what? Too tall for what?
They're so tall. They're always.
Are you afraid of the tall girls, Toby? I never had sex with a girl that's taller than me, and I kind of want to.
What?
Because I never did. I want to. I mean, I've had some sex. My girlfriends were usually 5'7". Then I had one that was a little taller. She was fantastic. But always, for a long time, I've always thought that I want to have sex with a girl taller than me.
Normally I wouldn't choose a girl if she was much taller than me.
Well, not much, but just taller.
I was looking at a female. I was looking at a female like this tall.
Nice. The volleyball team? I saw some fucking volleyball. I think it was a time I was at the airport.
And she ended up. This is just and then she ended up moving sideways.
Moving sideways? Like a crab?
No, like I think she finally realized that like she was too big for me.
Just not into old homeless guys? Did you have the old homeless guy? Not tonight.
But she looked there used to be a few years ago there were good.
I think I was on a train or a plane or something with some freaking volleyball team a long time ago. But they're all these fucking giant girls. And, you know, attractive, each and every. And, you know, I think that's why I... No, like regular volleyball. There was some college or something, you know. They were going to college, playing some volleyball. They're all fucking these giant girls. And, you know, they were hot.
Yeah.
Not just due to their giantness, but, you know,
there's like
a lot of Amazon in that.
There's a couple of females that on the basketball team, some Florida team.
Oh, I like that one giant
and
girl. She's taller than me too.
They have like their TikTok channel, and then they do
like
videos of them in bikini.
Woo!
It showed a photo of them. I think they were sisters or twins. But it showed a photo of them in their passport. They look really good. You know, really good. Then I look at their photo of the bikini.
Well, I like that Brianna Stewart girl. She's hot. You know that Brianna Stewart girl? She's on a storm.
What is it?
Brianna Stewart.
Oh, yeah. I think that's
She's
it.
really tall.
Really tall.
She's like 6 something. 3
Really?
is she? No, she's on a storm.
Well,
And I saw her one time drop a 30-footer in fucking Key Arena when it might still have been Key Arena. But she
Yeah.
just goes, unconscious, right? Ba-doom. And I was like, oh my God, that's Sam Perkins right there. Because I saw Sam Perkins do the same thing, 20 years before. And it was fucking great. So yeah, and she's taller than me, so yeah, I like to throw it in.
But in basketball, they got these people that are like 6'10", or they're like Usain Bolt.
Well, the boys.
I mean,
Usain Bolt really tall?
But, when you have a game of dunking a ball in a basket, the
tall
taller you
people
are,
is gonna help.
The
yeah,
taller you are, it makes it that much easier.
Gonna help, huh?
It like takes away the whole.
Well, come on, your whole
like you have a
fucking
game of
world.
skill. It'd be like I'm right here and I need to dunk the ball right there. Well, it's really easy because it's underneath.
Well, their life must be a bitch.
What I'm saying is,
their life must be a bitch when they have to hang out in the world made for people that aren't that fucking tall. Like, going into an elevator.
Only because when it's raining, they get hit with the rain
first. Is that the only problem that tall people have? That's silly. You would think that would shorten them up a little.
You see how big? I saw a truck at the food bank like last summer. And they had like a double cab.
Ooh, double cab.
The front of it was like right there.
Right there.
And you know how long it was? The back of the truck, like where the black bench is, it was like that long. It was like the gigantic. It's got a double.
What kind of truck?
And it's got an extra long. It was literally like 26
The stretch Escalade?
I'm like, holy shit. I know.
Stretch Escalade?
People have gotten 3.97 inches taller, 15.5% bigger than they used to be. You know what the...
I'm pretty sure the shorter people are the ones going to win.
You know what... You know what the...
all this craziness about, ooh, I'm so tall. Bullshit. I mean, sure. That makes me want to screw you.
You know what bugs me is every time I look up an athlete height, they don't tell me the true height. They always pretend they're
height. The false hype.
They pretend they're 7 inches shorter than the actual height. So then I gotta look at their photos and say, okay, what's their actual height? Because they always pretend that they're 7 inches shorter.
You crazy, Toby. You fucking crazy, man.
Well, what bugs me is I told the government 8 years ago.
Banksy?
I said, don't use RBST. You're making people bigger. They deny the fact that it can...
You told the government this?
And I did a study that proves it. Did a 3-week study. That was a very difficult. That was very
3 weeks, and what?
Study.
And what are your findings?
Well, people became 2.85 inches artificially taller.
Since when?
1956.
Since 1956? So world or milk product is to blame?
Used to be, they said the average U.S. female used to be...
Is hot.
5 feet, 3.7 inches tall.
How much?
5 feet, 3.7 inches tall.
Uh-huh.
Average.
Right.
Now today,
Since when?
Today,
1950?
5'7" is the shortest in Seattle.
Get out of here! All right, I could get a girlfriend because
I can
5'7",
barely-
5'7" are all my girlfriends. Or 5'7".
5'6". I seen a girl like 5'6¼ inches tall. Like
You could see her. You could see her being that
Twice
exactly height. Do you check her driver's license? They don't put quarters on a driver's license. What's my driver's license say?
All these females, they're too slow. These college females, you see them go running.
They're too slow.
You know what speed?
Oh, they're running slower than you.
You know what speed they go running? They go running at 4 miles an hour.
I think that's walking.
And they go running like they're 80 years old.
Walking is 4 miles an hour. It's like swimming.
And these Japanese girls.
It's like the coach at swimming would walk up and down the pool because that's 4 miles an hour or so.
And they never want to share it. They don't want to share anything unless you want to get married. You want to get married, if they're not interested,
I think you need to find one.
in being a roommate or a one-night stand, then how am I supposed to believe that they want to?
Do you know any of these
married?
girls? Do you know any of these girls?
Huh?
Do you know any of these girls that want to get married?
They all want to get married, but they don't
Really?
want
They
anything
all
less
do?
than that.
Each and every?
No, most of them.
Most of them. What's most?
Huh?
Give me a percentage here. Tell me what most is.
I mean, so some of them are gay, you know, you see them walking in
Well, they can still want to get
You
married.
ever see,
That doesn't mean they don't want to get married.
you ever see the older, ever see older Asian females that ever exercise? No, they're always walking.
Oh, I do. I do.
Well, that's a big turn off to me because...
You don't like that?
You know,
Some
why
of those
the hell-
little old
why the
fucking...
hell
ladies-
would I wanna live
You ever
with
go
a
out on
female
Wednesday? You
that
ever
I
go
have
take the
no
36?
18, and I'll live at least 10,000 years.
You ever go take the 36 on a Wednesday?
Right?
36 on a Wednesday. There's like 3 fucking food banks.
What's the 36?
36 bus.
36.
36 bus
Whoa.
up the Beacon Hill. But anyway, you see fucking shitloads of little old Asian ladies going, shitloads of little old Asian ladies going food bank to food bank to food bank to food bank. It's crazy. If you're ever on the 36 bus of the day on Wednesday, you can just because you go somewhere and then there'll be a whole bunch of people coming back with you, jumping off of the next food bank, and
Japanese girls used to be shorter. Now
they're growing too. It's all that
They
RBST.
used to be shorter. Now they're almost as tall as the white girls. But when I first looked at the Japanese girls,
I really don't see how you notice that.
I was looking at their shoulders, and I go, "Oh, I could marry almost all of them."
Why?
You know,
What's it about their
not that
shoulders?
wide.
They
And
got
then
skinny shoulders? You like the skinny
their
shoulder girl?
shoulders like small enough generally to be a match for me. A lot of them.
You want wide shoulders so you can have a big rack.
88%.
What? 88% of what?
88%.
As wide as you?
However,
Oh wait, I'm thinking for
what
me.
I noticed, and a year later,
I broke this one collarbone. I should be
looking
wider.
at their faces more.
Oh,
I'm looking
yeah.
at their
I would
shoulder
think a
width.
year later
I wasn't
I
looking
could
at
get
their
off
head.
looking at their
I was
shoulders.
looking at their shoulder width for about
Maybe you should look them in the eye or
Then-
something. Smile.
I realized-
I don't know.
I realized their heads,
What am I saying? Neck beard.
their heads are.
The heads are what?
Their
Hot?
heads are like 12% wider than you'd expect
What?
it to be.
Japanese girls?
Yeah, relative.
I
to
would
the-
not think that.
No. Compared to the rest of their body, their heads are 12% extra wider than you'd expect it to be. So as a result,
Is that a Japan thing?
It's just something. It's a mutation. Something
From Japan. Was it Godzilla?
It's different.
Godzilla. Maybe Godzilla.
So if I was gonna marry it, now
Marion, I love that exit on the bus.
you know when a female gives birth, the doctor grabs the head and pulls it out. Like the head is bigger than the shoulder, right?
Yeah.
I think the head.
So good they ain't gone. Good they ain't gone.
The shoulder is squished up.
You know what? You know how big my head is?
So.
You know how much my father hates me? You know how glad my sister is? She's like, oh yeah, it was easy way. My younger sister is like,
glad she is?
yeah, because mom had the birth and she's like, yeah, smooth sailing.
So
7 3/4, honey.
Well, that's why. So when you see, if you wanted to marry a it's a different match ratio.
What? Different match ratio?
She's got to.
What?
She has to be.
I was watching some movie where they're talking about the big-headed girl. Was it The Craft?
It's all the
I watched The
Japanese
Craft.
girls. I only saw one ever that didn't have
The tiny-head Japanese girls don't exist.
So if I was gonna marry one,
what?
her chest,
a girl,
her shoulders, her chest width, it would have to be. It would have to be only 76.
You got this on your Tinder profile?
Her chest width would have to be only 76% as wide as mine. This is her whole chest right here. Remember? Because her head's extra big, so that makes the extra big vagina.
Well, yeah, but you can't just. Oh, it does?
Probably.
I'll throw it around in the hallway.
And the times that I saw them dating, usually they marry.
Did you have any big-headed kids?
Usually they marry a female only 76% as wide. It's because their head bigger, the head goes right through the vagina. So
what?
They have an extra big vagina relative to their shoulder size. Why?
So they can have big-head babies.
Because their head's 12%.
Because, you know, it's going to have half of my big head genes if I ever have a baby. I got a giant head, dude. It's like a fucking marshmallow up here.
That's how they evolve.
Oh, so all the Japanese girls want to have the sex with me? Make babies?
One ever that I saw that didn't have an extra big head.
Only one? Who's that? Who's that?
They all like that.
Who's that?
Usually if I see
Well, actually, I was down in Texas there, hanging out with my sister. I was down in Texas there, hanging out with my sister, and they had the Zika virus, right? Which gives you the small head babies. So I'm like, shit, yeah, I'm gonna find me some Zika princess, get this big head. I'm like, we fix it, okay, we have babies. It's not gonna be small headed if you got the Zika.
You don't want a small.
The Zika virus makes small head babies, and there's not.
I've seen some females.
So, but I am the cure.
They have.
Pinhead?
Some females, they're like 6 heads tall. They're like 10 heads tall. They got extra small. Yeah, it looks kind of weird.
What kind of shoes they wearing? Because that's
like
really.
The girls I know online, if I look at their full height, they're like 9 heads tall. I'm like, what the hell? That's not normal. Where I grew up, none of the females were.
Are you saying you're on the Pinheads Are Us?
Yeah.
Website? Hey, you smoking pot? Must be that guy.
They finally opened the bathroom again at that airport.
What?
The light rail stop.
Where?
They had it locked for months.
Is there a pisser here?
No, the one at the airport.
Oh.
They got one right next to the light rail.
Northgate's fucked.
It's right next to the light rail.
I'm just gonna... This is my favorite urinal. This is my favorite urinal right back here. Have you ever used that?
I go over there every 2 hours. Back and forth, back and forth. They're like, hi.
But I'm saying,
all day long.
I'm saying this is the best place to piss.
But I have an excuse.
Oh, do you?
My toes, I have to keep my toes warm. They'll enter. They're numb. Left side all the time. This and I have the weight. I have the extra weight, so I always have to lean sideways. And now, if I did that at U District, I'd look.
Oh, I like to sit
like,
the
why are
fuck
you
down.
leaning sideways?
I like to sit the fuck down. Is what I like to do.
Then, you know, people see you leaning sideways, they think you're old. They don't.
They think you're looking at them and they change seats on the train. I think that's what happened, man. I think that's what happened. All right. I'll see you out there. Good hanging out with you, brother.
See,
I miss you.
my leg was better a few weeks ago, and it was staying the same size, and it started getting even bigger.
So what's that about? How do you fix that?
My leg's better. My ankle's almost better too. My leg's better. I have this now and then. But when I hurt my sweats, it was rubbing on my skin.
Oh, I don't want that.
You don't want your leg to turn to wet skin. Well,
yeah. Okay, see you, man.
fake for a month.
Hey. I mean, that girl's gonna drop fucking trout.